What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me on the air with VA3EWV Drive After 5. Today is the Parks on the Air edition because I'm actually going to be heading to a Parks on the Air, or as they call it, POTA, site today in Castleman, Ontario, which is on my way home. I heard about POTA, Parks on the Air, last year from a good friend of mine, VA3JIN, Bob, who's always out there supporting me and stuff like that. So I heard about Parks on the Air from Bob. So I went to go visit with him while he was activating Cooper Marsh last year. I actually have a song about Cooper Marsh that we put together. And since that time, I went to Cooper Marsh twice more. One with some friends of mine, and then I was going to go by myself, but I have good buddies that always want to support me, so I had some company again. Then I went out to one more place that's near my home. So I've done 3. Oh, and then I went to the National, right here in Ottawa, just across the street from my work, the park there. So I've done 3 activations. Tonight will be my 4th activation. I have put it up on the POTA website. I hope the bands are good to go and everybody's out there good to go. So I should be getting there within an hour, and I'm planning on having everything up and running hopefully by 7 o'clock. That's the goal, to have it up by 7. So if you guys who have HF can get out there on the air and help me activate. I think you need at least 10 people to activate. So if I can get at least 10 folks on HF, I'm going to start on 40 meters first, then I'll go to 20, then I'll post what frequency I'm on so that you guys can spot me.
In about 200 meters, turn left, and then keep left.
So that is the plan. It's a good day outside, so I don't know how many people are going to be in the house today. Maybe people will be outside enjoying their backyards, enjoying their pools, enjoying their cottages and stuff like that. So we shall see. Let's get a little bit of this song though.
Turn left, and then keep left.
Let's get a little bit of this song in about the POTA. You'll hear it here in a second. Here we go.
Voice floating through the air. Hit that 40M band, Big E everywhere.
CQ POTA. There we go.
Single side band, hear him declare. Yo, stacking those points without a care.
Here we go, here we go.
You know it's rare. CQ POTA, can you hear Big E? VA3EWV coming in free.
Bob, I was just talking about you.
Cool sounds rolling, feel that glee. Just feel it, just feel it. And radio magic, just you and me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh. Antennas up high, reaching for the sky. Oh yeah. Big E signal never shy.
No, never.
From Cooper's Marsh, wave a goodbye.
That's right.
So long now.
Holla back.
Holla back if you're feeling the vibe. Let me hear you try. Statics dancing, cutting through the noise. Buzz, buzz. Big E's.
In about 200 meters, keep left.
Because I don't know where I'm going.
VA3EWV, riding the wave. We surfing now. CQ POTA, the airwaves crave.
POTA, the airwaves
Give it to them, give them what they crave. CQ POTA,
Keep left.
That's enough of that. I just want y'all to hear that CQ POTA. Can you hear Big E? That's right. So now let's try to work some simplex here on national calling frequency. If you're out there tonight, folks, if you get the chance, hopefully if everything works right and the antenna goes up and the radio goes up and everything goes up without a problem, if some of you are out there that can't join me in person, if you can get out there on the air on national calling frequency, if you're in the area, get on the air at national calling frequency, give me a call so I can get some contacts on national calling frequency as well. Like I said, I'll be trying to work 40 meters first, then 20 meters, I guess, unless someone has, if you have more experience, let me know which one to probably get on first. So I know the antenna that I have, I can use 40 and 20. That's about it for now. So until I get me something better. So tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time, I'm hopefully I'll be all up and ready to go, and be calling CQ POTA right at the top of the hour. And again, we're going to be at Castleman there. I do not have the number in front of me. But if you have the POTA app, just look up Castleman and give you the CA number. I'll be posting it when I throw up the live video. If I have coverage out there, if there's ever cell coverage, I will always be doing the stream there. That's just how that goes. You already know. Alright, let's quit yakking and see if there's anybody out here on the airwaves there. Get the volume turned up first. I always do that. I always get on the radio, put out the volume up, and be calling off people that I don't hear. Here we go. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Anyone on frequency? Oh, almost somebody out there. I heard a station out there. It was breaking up a little bit. What's your call sign again?
This is Alpha 2, Bravo, Bravo, Whiskey. Over.
Okay, Bravo, Whiskey. Good to hear you in there. Good afternoon to you. I'm sitting here passing San Laurent Boulevard on the 417, headed toward Castleman there. Over. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, copy that.
Oh, I'm getting every other word. I'm sorry, I'm getting every other syllable there. Are you mobile there? Over. I'm mobile myself. QSL. Oh, I cannot hear him.
In about 800 meters, keep right.
I think you're both losing each other there. Victor Echo 3, Oscar Tango Whiskey.
Victor Echo 3 Oscar Tango Whiskey, VA3EWV
In
mobile
about
returning.
400
Yeah, hey Jonathan, I covered that
keep
Bravo
right.
Bravo Whiskey station, but he was very back in the background there, eh?
Well, Ante heard you fine there, Ernest. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's on the bicycle mobile right now. He said, Ante, are you still there? VA2 BBW bicycle mobile, VA3
Wow, that's cool. That's cool, but I can't hear him. Bicycle mobile.
QSL there, Ante. Ernest is trying to get a hold of you, but I don't know if you can copy him or he can copy you, but are you still able to make out Ernest there, Ante? I don't think we're making the trip. Okay, very good. Well, I guess I'll have to be the in-between. Ernest, Ante said you're a bit choppy, but I think you were close previously, but Ante's out and about on the bicycle mobile, and he was trying to get a hold of you, but I don't think you're able to quite make the queue, so, but he's out there listening, VA3EWV mobile, VE3OTW.
Yeah, I heard the last few seconds of his transmission there. I guess we got in the spot where I could hear him. I'm about to go onto the power lines crossing the 417 now. But thank you for relaying. That's my first bicycle contact there. Over, Jonathan, could you tell him I just said hi? And all that stuff, if you can relay that to me, and tell him he's my first bicycle QSO.
Well, Ernest, I don't know if I can do that, because you've had a bicycle mobile QSO before, and that was with me. So
I did not know that.
I guess I could relay it with an amendment. Ante, if you're still listening there, Ernest wants to say that you're his first bicycle mobile, but I corrected him and let him know I was the first. So technically, you're the second bicycle mobile QSO, and how do you feel about that? VA2BBW bicycle mobile, VE3OTW. Ernest.
I heard my name and that was about it, but that's pretty cool.
VA3WV mobile, VE3OTW returning. Yeah, Ante he was just able to copy you. He can make out bits and pieces of what you're saying, Ernest, but it's not quite making it. But yeah, Ernest, I've spoken to you before on the bicycle mobile on this frequency, so it's definitely not your first. And you've spoken to me a few times on the bicycle mobile as well, so I think Ante might be your second, but as far as the bicycle mobile goes, then we've certainly had a few QSOs.
Well, I tell you, that's pretty cool. I did not know that, because I know that you're one of the people that I know that really has good etiquette on the radio, that actually says stuff like mobile and portable and stuff like that. And because you do that, that's why you hear me saying mobile and all that. But I had no idea that you have spoken to me a couple times off your bicycle. Now I'm kind of curious, what kind of setups do you have? What's the radio? What's the antenna? I wouldn't mind seeing a picture. You can always go to QRZ and get my email address, but I would love to see a picture of both. Let him know too, a picture of both the mobile setups. That's awesome. I mean, not mobile.
Well, Ernest, I do identify as mobile. If I'm in the bicycle mobile, I do identify as mobile, so that is true. That is true. Well, I guess I could describe both of our setups there. In Ante's last transmission, he described the setup as a Slim Jim from the rear of the bicycle. For myself, I run a half-wave whip right off the HT. That's how I do it, but I guess however way you do it, it works out. I'll pass it back to Ante. Ante, you have anything else to add about your bicycle setup? But Ernest is very curious as to what you're running. A VA2BBW mobile, VE3OTW.
Can't hear. Oh, damn, I hear a little bit of that.
QSL there on table. Ernest, I guess one of two things. Ante is on EPRS, so he is trackable. You can find out where he is on EPRS. Just look him up on EPRS, and that should be fine. And if you look up Ante's QRZ there, VA2BBW, he has given you permission. He's given you the green light to email him, and he's more than happy to send you a photo of his setup. I'll pass it back to you there, Ernest, for thoughts. VA3EWV mobile, VE3OTW.
VE3OTW in the group, VA3EWV mobile returning. That would be great. I can't wait to see that. Also, Jonathan, just before I lose you too, tonight I'm actually headed to Castleman. I'm on my way right now to set up for my 4th POTA activation. So there's a park right there in Castleman, one outside of Castleman, but I'm going to one in Castleman that I saw on the POTA app, and I'm going to be trying to activate a park there. I know you need 10 people, so at 7 p.m. I'm going to start, and I'm going to stay till 9. So even if any local people can go on there, that'll be great. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing this evening. I've been having a lot of fun with the POTA there, and I have a friend of mine who's supposed to be taking this HF test tonight to get the basic with honors. He's been out there with me, VA3EWV. You guys have seen him tagging along with me there, enjoying the hobby as well. And we both hope to be running different stations at the upcoming parks. Okay, Jonathan, let him know that I'll definitely send him an email and get the download on that bicycle situation. Over.
Okay, Ernest, very good, very good. Well, it sounds great. I'll definitely let him know. And yeah, I warned I was on the local net here last week, and I warned the guys here. I said, you better watch out. Ernest is in town. He's got the Rota fever, and he's going to be activating some parks. So, Ernest, if you can still hear me, I gave the locals due notice. You'll be tearing up the town Porta-wise.
Well, I actually, as I've told you lots of times, VA3OTW, I actually have to park on O'Connor and I have to walk to Elgin. And as you know, the park is right across. And I love the walk because it gives me some exercise, gets the steps in. And I was tempted to bring my bike that I haven't used like for over 4 years. I stopped using it when COVID happened. And because I moved to the country, so I can't ride my bike from St. Andrews to Ottawa every morning, that's for sure. But I was thinking about actually bringing it with me and putting it at a place where I could lock it up and then go from there to the office. And if that's the case, I might get I might get me one of those little buggies that you pull behind you and bring my whole station with me and be going around Ottawa on my bike doing POTA activations with the little side buggy on there. Over.
Yeah, well, that's the way to do it. I guess there's different ways to do it, but that's definitely a method. But yeah, no, I have no doubt you'll be on the POTA territory.
I'm on national calling frequency right now, 146,520.
Very open and have a listen to you. Well, Ante, if you're still there, Ernest is much obliged. Them an email of what the setup looks like, bicycle mobile wise. So Ernest wants to send his thanks. He's very appreciative. And any words on POTA? Ernest is the new POTA. I don't know, POTA chap in town. He's going to do some POTA QSOs, including one this evening in Councilman. What are your thoughts there? VA2BBW mobile, VA3OTW.
Can't hear him at all. Hey, Bernard, Rebecca, and Bob. I see you all three out there. And Bernard, I'm on national calling frequency right now. I usually do national calling frequency first. That was to get myself practice at,
Okay, Ate, very good to hear from you. And thanks for jumping in. And Ernest, I don't know if you can still hear me either, but everybody's getting out of range or they're being destinated. So, Ernest, pleasure to talk to you as always. And hopefully you can still copy. But have yourself a good evening and a good POTA activation coming up. So, all the best to you. And I know you'll be very active on the Ottawa scene as well, too. VA3EWV mobile, VA3OTW, clear on your final third.
VA3BBW, VA3OTW, and everyone on frequency. VA3WV mobile returning. Hey, I was checking out how many little dots were on the map there, and I figure I'll do one a week, So I'm hitting Councilman now because it's by the house. But starting next week, I'm going to try to do, because see, I don't know what these places look like, and I only have a in-fed halfway. That's over 60 something feet, right? So I just can't go everywhere with that. But anyway, on my closing remarks, I'll say this. I'll scope out the places first and do a drive-by. And as the days go by, I will be doing a park a week until I get them all done in the Ottawa area. Anyway, Jonathan, have a good rest of your day. VE3OTW, VE3BBW. I'm going to be 7-3 clear. Have a good day. And I'll POTA on. Ah. it doesn't come back. So now I'll go to the CRA repeater now. So I'll do some repeater action here now and see what's going on with that. So VE2CRA, Old Chelsea repeater, VE2CRA. Let's see if we can get anybody on that repeater there. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, VA3EWV mobile. Anyone on frequency? Over. Hey Bernard, I just changed to the VE2. Does that station come again?
Hey, there it is. It's Bernie, VA3EWV for Braeside, Ontario. You copy?
I sure do. I have a good copy on you. How's it going this evening?
Not too bad, not too bad. Hey, quick question. Did you get my email about the keywords there for you to confirm our case last week, I believe?
Yeah, yes, I did. I saw them this morning before I headed for the car. And I was looking for the time, because it's the time that threw me off. Now I know that UTC is actually 4 hours ahead. So now I know that for a fact, so I shouldn't be making that mistake anymore. But you know, all this stuff is new. I'm doing so much so fast that, you know, I'm just trying to get my bearings. So I know that UTC time is here is 4 hours ahead of time. So it shouldn't be a problem. But hopefully I can get that put in and get that into my logbook there. Over.
Okay, roger that. And I'm just checking right now. Give me 1 second. That was 40 meters. It was 0009 time.
QSL on the 009er.
That is correct, 0009er. Yes, that is what is on my log right now as we speak. It was on the 40 meter at 7.25er.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to use that same frequency tonight. When you go on the POTA app and you put, a lot of people want to know what frequency you're going to be on, but you never know unless you go and say, is the frequency clear, you know, because that's what you do. So I'll update that later on. If you have Facebook and stuff like that, I'll definitely update that later on and tell people what frequency I'll be at least starting on and get some people to spot me. I see that spotting thing works very well there.
Yeah, no, roger that. No, perfect. I just, see, I was doing some work in the house right now, and I saw you coming up. I said, oh, I gotta talk to you. And trying to sort this thing.
Well, I think they say you need at least 10 people to activate. So I know 10 people around. I don't know if they're busy at those times, but I'm hoping tonight, if nothing else, I can get some local folk, you know, and people near Cornwall to get on Simplex at least, and I can work them and try to get up to that number 10 there. Over. And then if everything goes like it has been going, I know that the bands have not been favorable over the last 2 days, but I've been averaging about 50 contacts, so hopefully I can break 50 again tonight. I got my fingers crossed there. Over.
Okay, no, fantastic. I'll keep an eye on the Facebook, and then if you're on the air tonight, just let me know what frequency you're on, and we'll try to do a contact, especially where, you know, from your location and all that. Yes, absolutely.
And thanks for being out there and waving a hand. So we're gonna navigate here. The road's getting a little busier than usual here through Cornwall. Usually it seems like I'm on the road by myself. But I can tell the people who live in Quebec that they're like flying by at 6,000 kilometers an hour there.
Yeah, no, roger that, absolutely. Okay, no, I just wanted to touch bases with you and let you know if there's any issues to confirm all this, let me know. And you'll have my email address, I believe. I'm not sure if I gave you my phone number or not, but I could if you need it.
Yeah, my number, when I email you, my number's at the bottom, so my phone number's there and all that stuff like that. So yeah, if I need you, I'll reach out there and get a hold to you. So far,